Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, fellow souls on the journey of creating a harmonious living space and a serene mind at every stage of life. Have you ever looked around your home and noticed things that seem to just take up space without being truly useful, yet you find it hard to let them go? As the years pass, it's entirely natural for clutter to gradually accumulate. Old furniture, stacks of untouched papers, sentimental items tucked away in corners. Our homes become repositories not just of objects, but of layers of memories and habits. But here's the truth. Before you reach the age of 70, there are certain types of household items that become particularly important to declutter. And doing so isn't merely about creating more physical space. It's about cultivating a home that feels lighter, easier to manage, and more in tune with the life you want to live at this stage. It's an act of self-care, liberating not only physical space, but mental space as well. Today, we will explore together 6 specific categories of household items that might be weighing you down more than you realize. Whether it's things kept out of habit, outdated belongings no longer serving a purpose, or objects that subtly add stress to your daily routine, you'll discover why letting them go can bring unexpected relief. More importantly, you'll understand that this decluttering isn't about loss, but about freedom. Freedom from the burden of the past, freedom to fully enjoy the present. One of the biggest culprits of household clutter is old, worn out, or unused furniture. Over the years, it's easy to accumulate extra chairs, tables, and cabinets that might have been useful once but now sit unused, taking up valuable space and gathering dust. That bulky recliner no one sits in, the oversized dining table and used for large gatherings for years, or the dresser with sticky drawers that frustrates you every time. These items aren't adding value to your life. They're just occupying space and potentially causing irritation. Furthermore, as we get older, having too much furniture can make navigating the home more difficult, increasing the risk of bumps, trips, or simply feeling overwhelmed. Mr. Frank, 74, realized his home, full of excess furniture, had become hard to navigate and felt more like a warehouse than a relaxing space. When he decided to remove items no longer serving a real purpose, the broken chair, the cumbersome coffee table, he felt an unexpected sense of relief. His home became more spacious, inviting, and easier to live in. Ask yourself, when did I last actually use this? If you have to think hard, it's probably time to let it go. An easily navigated, clean, enjoyable space is far more valuable. Similarly, clothes you never wear also represent a burden in the closet. We all hold on to clothing we no longer wear. Perhaps a suit that hasn't fit in years, a dress from a long-ago special occasion, or piles of old t-shirts untouched in drawers. But your closet should reflect who you are today, not who you used to be. Mrs. Linda, 72, had a packed closet but regularly wore only a few items. The outdated dresses and used jackets and painful shoes frustrated her daily. When she decided to declutter, sorting clothes into 3 piles, love and wear no longer fit/comfortable, keeping just in case, she realized letting go of the unworn items wasn't a loss. She was gaining space, clarity, and a wardrobe that actually made her life easier. Decluttering clothes simplifies your daily routine, makes finding what you enjoy wearing effortless, and removes unnecessary baggage. Moreover, good clothes can be donated to those in need. Ask yourself, do I really need this? If it doesn't fit, is uncomfortable, or hasn't been worn in years, let it go. You deserve a wardrobe that serves you, not one that weighs you down. Another often overlooked area is the bathroom cabinet filled with expired medications and old toiletries. Old pain relievers, half-used prescriptions, unsuitable skincare products, they accumulate and can become unsafe. Expired medications lose effectiveness and can even become harmful. Keeping old prescriptions just in case is unwise. If needed again, consult a doctor for a current, appropriate one. Toiletries like lotions, sunscreens, and perfumes also expire. Using them past their prime can cause skin irritation or infections. Mr. Robert, 75, realized his medicine cabinet was full of expired and unneeded items while looking for a bandage. Clearing them out brought relief and a sense of safety. Decluttering this area isn't just about tidiness. It's about safety, keeping only what's truly necessary and useful, eliminating potential risks and wasted space. Old papers, documents, and unused mail are another major source of clutter and stress. Old bills, expired warranties, manuals for discarded appliances, they pile up on tables and drawers and boxes. Paper clutter isn't just a space issue. It causes stress when searching for important documents or facing piled-up mail. Mrs. Barbara, 73, had a filing cabinet full of documents from decades past. Struggling to find an insurance paper made her realize how much was outdated. She decided to review everything, keeping only essential current legal, financial, and medical documents, reducing her paperwork by more than half. Decluttering papers frees up mental space. With today's technology, many records can be accessed digitally. Critically review your paperwork. Shred old statements and expired contracts. Recycle old manuals. Keep only essentials and organize them logically. Handle mail immediately. Toss junk mail. Pay bills and file only necessities. Cancel unread subscriptions. This tidiness brings significant peace. The kitchen is also prone to accumulating kitchen items you never use. Cabinets full of mismatched containers, drawers stuffed with unused utensils, old pots and pans gathering dust. Fancy dishes saved for a special occasion that never comes, small appliances bought years ago and untouched, duplicates of tools. All take up space and hinder cooking and finding things. Mr. George, 76, realized his kitchen was full of rarely used gadgets after tripping over unused baking sheets. He decided to declutter based on a simple question. Do I actually use this? Duplicates, expired spices, the bread maker used once. All were removed or donated. The result was a more functional, organized, and easier to use kitchen. Letting go of unused kitchen items creates a space that works for you, simplifying cooking and cleaning. Check your kitchen. If an item is just collecting dust, let it go. Finally, perhaps the most difficult category is sentimental items that no longer serve a positive purpose. Old letters, gifts, souvenirs carry heavy emotional weight, making them hard to discard for fear of losing memories. But before 70, ask yourself if these items bring joy or just occupy space and potentially create an emotional burden. Keeping sentimental items out of guilt can become overwhelming. Remember, memories live in you, not in objects. Keeping excessive sentimental clutter doesn't honor the past. It just makes the present harder to manage. Mrs. Helen, 78, had boxes of keepsakes filling a storage unit. The thought of discarding anything felt impossible initially, but she shifted her approach, becoming selective. She kept truly meaningful items, her wedding album, a few cherished letters, a small collection of souvenirs. The rest, she let go, donating useful items, taking photos of things she wanted to remember digitally. Unexpectedly, she felt relief. Decluttering sentimental items isn't forgetting. It's making space to fully enjoy the present. Keep the best, let go of the rest. Surround yourself with things bringing peace and joy now. Ask yourself, do you need every keepsake to remember? Or are the memories in your heart enough? Free up your home for current peace and joy. Looking back at these 6 categories, furniture, clothes, meds/toiletries, papers, kitchen items, and sentimental objects, we see that decluttering before 70 isn't just about space. It's about creating a home that feels lighter, easier to manage, and aligned with the life you desire. Every item let go isn't a loss. It's a step towards simplicity, clarity, and peace of mind. Perhaps you recognize some of these categories in your own home. The point isn't to feel discouraged, but empowered to change. Your interest shows you desire a higher quality of life. Now, I would love to hear from you. What resonated most with you from these insights? Please share one thing you learned today and how you plan to apply it to your life in the comments below. Your shares are valuable encouragement and help us all learn together. Reading your comments gives us great motivation. If you found this content helpful, please press the like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss other insightful discussions, and share this video with those you care about. Your support is the driving force that allows us to continue creating meaningful content. Thank you so much for joining me to the end. Wishing you a lighter living space and a more peaceful mind. See you in the next video.